Whatever you get your information from and think about most frequently, that's your thought diet. You're the center of your universe, always.
Jim Cathcart, welcome to the center of the universe in Tulsa, Oklahoma. How are you, my friend?
Wow.
This is it.
You can feel it.
The Thrive Studios right here. And how was, I know it's different, but if we were comparing climates, and you were just looking at the climate you're used to now,
Southern
California, and the climate here in the center of the universe,
it's almost identical.
Really?
Yeah, except for the weather.
Oh, okay. So that's the only difference in the climate is the weather. Here we've got it to where sometimes the rain kind of comes from the north and the south and the east and the west.
Those are the same directions we use, except we don't use rain.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm excited to sit down with you today. We are talking about the daily thought diet and specifically how to help yourself become the person you want to be.
Yeah.
And I know this is something near and dear to your heart.
Yep.
Something you've written a lot about, speak a lot about.
It's when I first developed the model that I called the thought diet, it was a way of helping myself become the kind of person I needed to be. Because see, the person you are attracts a future that's compatible with that kind of a person. So if you're an ugly, mean-spirited, small-thinking person, guess what your future is going to be like? Just like you. It is. It's going to shrink to the size you are, and it's going to repel anything positive that would have replaced it.
So the person you are attracts the future.
You're the center of your universe, always. You're not the center of the universe, but you're the center of your universe, and I'm the center of mine.
Okay.
And so whoever I am as a person in all the dimensions that one inhabits to be a person, that attracts to me or repels from me things that are compatible or incompatible. Okay? So if I become a friendly person, guess what I'll have more of? Friends.
There you go.
If I become a cheerful person, I will have more cheer. Whatever you bring to the world, it's going to say, oh, yeah, I got some too, here.
Wow.
And it gives it back to you. It's like magnetism.
I love that. That's huge.
So how do you achieve a humongous goal? Become the kind of person who would achieve that humongous goal.
What are, as we kind of dive into this, and we're talking more about this thought diet, what's an example of the typical person's thought life or thought diet?
Well, first off, think of what a diet is. A diet is what you feed on. Right? It's what you eat. It's the pattern, not just the content. But it's the pattern. Because there's the diet itself, which is the food, and then there's the diet, meaning the eating style and pattern and
the
habits.
The habit itself.
So I'm looking at both of those together.
Okay.
A person's thinking diet, it would seem, if your eating diet affects your physical being and your health and nutrition, then clearly a thinking diet would affect your attitude, would affect your mindset, would affect your world. Right?
Right.
Your confidence level, all the different things that manifest out of mindset. So what do you mean thought diet? Well, you're feeding on something. You're either feeding on what your friends and neighbors tell you, what your parents tell you, what the newspaper tells you, what your websites or smartphone tells you. Whoever you tune into, that's what you're hearing.
So you're saying everyone has a thought diet?
Yeah, you're eating ideas now. And if you're reading only comic books, well, that's your intellectual diet.
Right.
If you're reading only philosophical works, that's your intellectual diet. The trouble, a lot of times you talk about cultural differences between the U.S. and other countries around the world. In some cultures, the only intellectual study that's done is of religious works. Wow.
Yeah.
That's going to make you a fanatic because that's the only option.
Right.
Okay? So in the United States, intellectual study covers the entire spectrum. We study religious works, we study general philosophy, we study physics, we study science, we study biology, sociology, entertainment,
Sure. That's incredible.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this then. If everyone has a thought diet and everybody, just like a physical diet, this impacts you.
Everyone has a physical diet.
Yeah, everyone.
Yep.
And so everyone also
Okay.
has this thought diet.
Yep.
I guess let's roll out the truth cannon. Do you really believe that everyone actually has the power, the potential, the ability to become the person they want to be?
Pretty much.
Really?
I do, yeah. I don't believe it'd be the same as they expect it to be.
Okay.
But I think, well, I know everyone has the ability to change themselves in some profound ways. There was a wonderful quote from J.C. Penney, James Cash Penney, the founder of the retail chain.
Yep.
He said, "No one need live a minute longer as he is, because the Creator endowed you with the ability to change yourself."